guys, we're back again. We are now going to talk the fitness behind this amazing fitness instructor, Phyl London of Bodiphy. So we're just going to go dig a little bit deeper into what makes you you. 20 plus year trainer of doing absolutely everything. Yeah, no, we won't go there. What is one thing, this is what we're going to begin with, what is one thing that you cannot live without?
I cannot live without sleep. So I try to get 8 hours of sleep, and really that is for me the minimum that I can have.
So is there a ritual behind that? Are you like an early to bed, early to rise kind of person? Do you have things that you do to fall asleep or things you do to wake up? How does that work for you?
I am not a morning person. I can barely get out of bed, so I really try to power down before midnight because that's when your cortisol increases. So I try to stop all technology 10:30 and then be in bed no later than 11. And yeah, I meditate sometimes before bed,
Awesome.
Watch a relaxing video or listen to something, just to relax.
Okay,
Yeah.
very cool. So what is, being a fitness instructor, what is one of your fitness non-negotiables?
For me, I don't work out when I'm sick and moderately work out when I'm injured. So those are two negotiables. If someone's really injured and they want to train for a marathon, I'm going to tell them that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
They can't do that while they're
Right.
injured. So if you're sick and or injured and trying to work out and stressing your body, I say it's like debiting from an empty bank account.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
And get better, and then let's build from the better instead of
Let
trying
your
to work
body
from this
heal.
negative.
If you're sick,
For
you
sure.
could walk, you could do yoga, you could do a little bit of movement, and they actually say, that can be healthy to move. Don't just lie around.
Warm up the muscles a little
But
bit.
intense workouts, and
Yeah.
people say, oh, I feel so much better. I'm like, I don't know. I think you're stressing your body.
No, completely agree.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is one thing that you wish your clients, or really anybody, would know about you, fitness world, and if they're not a fitness freak, anyone could kind of use from that?
If my clients know exactly what I think, and I tell them every time why they're with me, like what we're going to be doing. A couple things are that you don't get mad at yourself when you can't do something.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be mad if you sat down at a piano and you'd never played and you couldn't play a note. So when people come in and say, I can't do a burpee or I can't do a squat right, it's like, don't be mad at that. You'll learn.
Right.
And maybe you won't. And maybe we need to modify that movement. But
Or you'll get there eventually one day.
Yeah.
I mean, so you have to start
something
someplace.
very close to it,
Yeah.
but maybe you need a prop for a burpee. Maybe
Yeah.
you can't do it to the floor because you're not flexible enough.
For sure.
So that would be great for people to know.
All right. Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
All right, so we talked about rituals a little bit before. Do you have a fitness ritual, something that you do daily, like every day at a specific time or weekly? Like what's a fitness ritual for you?
One thing that I think a lot of people are living in and not talking about is chronic pain. And as you age, you get tighter and maybe you have more pain. So just from having some injuries, mainly from picking up my 14-year-old chocolate lab who's 70 pounds for many years to help her do things in life, I had to learn how to trigger point. Strengthen properly, but trigger point pain. I have lacrosse balls, I have a fascial blaster.
Yep,
they're all in my bed actually, and I trigger point before I go to bed most of my trouble spots and places I have pain.
Awesome. So
Yeah.
you talked about bed,
Yeah.
and not to get too personal, but do you have any personal rituals that, you kind of touched on that on sleeping, but any that you do weekly or daily, whatever it is?
Yeah, so based on being a personal trainer, sometimes you work mornings, and they're not early mornings, remember, but mornings and evenings. And also if I'm going out with friends or maybe on a date, I have to power down midday before I go out again. I have to meditate or take a nap or totally quiet my body down.
I love that. I mean,
Yeah.
so you just kind of like mentally prep to switch gears to socialize.
Correct.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
last thing. Do you have any fun facts that we can share?
I always wanted to be an actress. I wanted to be in Hollywood, and my dad said you had to go to college. And when I got to college, I loved fitness, so I majored in exercise science. And then what I do is I put myself behind camera and YouTube and social media.
And that brings us here.
Yeah.
So this is what we love to do, sharing it. I mean, I'm so glad that you're here sharing this with me. Really check out the workout that we did beforehand if you have not seen it already. Remember at Phyl London, Bodiphy. Have a great day, guys.
Yeah.
Be Joe Boo.